Hello, this is Steve Sliwa, your volunteer webmaster for the TMGA website. This topic we're going to cover is navigating the website. And with this video, what I hope to be able to do is cover these topics. I'm going to show you a little bit about the home page, show you some aspects about the main navigation elements, and discuss the nomenclature that you might see in documentation on how to navigate. Talk about breadcrumbs, pull down menus, activity streams, searching, and getting help. I hope you'll find this short little video helpful if you're learning your way around on this particular website. First, let's look at the home page, which is shown here. And typically when you pull this up, it will start, um, a slideshow will come over and there'll be a slider that will come along and over a period of time. For example, here's the happy holidays that showed up in December 2015, and this happens to be the events that are coming up in the near future. Now with this particular slider, you'll be able to use the arrows here to move around. And you can also put the little dots down here to move to a particular location that you want in terms of a particular slide. And while you put your mouse over it, it'll stop and hold at that location. So if you want to look at what's going on there, if you want to take a look at the event that's coming up, you can put your mouse over there and it'll stop. Now let's go to the next topic. Let's talk about the main navigation elements. If you look on the top, this row coming across the top here, right across here, this is called the navigation bar, and that's your top level menu item. And then it turns out underneath the navigation bar, this next level down here, underneath, those are called links, as you can see here. And if I click on this one, community there, it comes over here. These are the links that are under here. And this little pull down one underneath here, these are called sublinks. So sublinks, links, and navbar elements. What's interesting is the nomenclature that we talked about that you see in documentation. Now that you know what they are, you can see here it's navbar to link, the sublink, the page element. This little right arrow tends to be what people use to describe how you maneuver. So if you ever see something written down like that, that means use the elements. When you get to the end of a particular link element, then you look for something on the page that has that particular topic. Okay, next one we're going to talk about is breadcrumbs. So we just talked about this nomenclature, and it turns out it shows up here. Let's go over to activity streams. I'm going to do this particular one here. And you can see in the upper part here, you've got something called home activity. And that's actually the path that you followed to get to this particular point. These are called breadcrumbs. So if you want to back up to where you were before, let's say you go back to the home page, just click on that particular one and you reverse your way out. If you were here at this particular page, you wanted to come back, you can come back to home. So breadcrumbs are a good way to find your way home, which is exactly where the terminology comes from. And you can stop at any point in between. Next one, let's talk about pull down menus. So whenever you see a little upside down caret that's sometimes referred to, this particular thing implies that there's a pull down menu item. So let's look over here. If I click on the menu item down here, there's menus below it. If I come and click over under create content, there's menus below it. If I navigate over here and look at my activity streams, there's items below it. So the down arrow implies like there's a menu item for you to play with. Okay, so finding your way around, one of the best ways to look for new material is if you look under the community, you have something called activity streams. The first one is called All Activity. That's the home page for community. And you can see here's all the recent activity that's been posted while it's mostly me because I'm bringing the website up, but you can see that's the most recent activity. So if you ever want to get caught up with that, you can, but there's a lot of material there. So you might want to look at some shortened form of it, come over to activity streams, And you can look at, say, well, what's all the unread content that that's been added? What's all the content that I started? That's a lot of lists for me now. What's the content I follow, which are the ones that you've clicked on as following this particular one, members that I follow, or content that I posted in. And you can create other kinds of streams too, but those are the prime ones. So that helps you find things around. Next, let's talk a little bit about search. There's a couple different ways to do it. One is you could come over here and say, type in a term up here, password like this, and you can see the particular things that have come up related to password down here. You can also do more advanced search items where you can look in just particular areas where you want to limit it. I can also do a member search over here for looking for particular members that you want. And then also up here on top, underneath community, there's also a search bar here. And that's another place where you can find it and you end up with the advanced search. So searching is another way. If you have particular information you're looking for, that can be helpful. And another important thing that you want to be able to find, I'm sure, is if you're ever having trouble using the website, you probably want to be able to know where you can get help. So you can click over here, help, and you can get help here, which includes the manuals, guides, and tutorials in the first one area. Here's where this particular video will be stored here under the video tutorials. You can get support. So if you have some technical issue or problem, you just go over here and do new request, put that in it, go straight to our help desk, and we'll help solve that problem. Or if you just want to contact us generically, you can come over here, contact us, use this input box, write down whatever you want, attach media here, and then push the send button, and that will be sent to the webmasters for being able to help you. So I hope you found this particular material helpful to you. And if you have any other questions, don't hesitate to use the help function to get back to us. So long.